The hall of the Galactic Council was silent when Earth's delegation entered. Thousands of alien eyes watched them with cold expressions. The humans had come with hope, believing this day would open a new future. But as the council speaker rose, every human felt a strange tension in the air, something dark, something planned. The speaker's voice echoed across the chamber. Humanity is rejected. Earth is denied entry into the galactic community. Gasps filled the room, not from surprise, but from amusement. Many aliens laughed openly. They called humans too young, too emotional, too dangerous. Some even whispered that humans would never rise above their small blue world. The human ambassador, Ambassador Hale, stood frozen. He had expected rules, debates, or negotiations, not complete humiliation. But one person in the human group did not look shocked. Admiral Rhea Morgan, standing in the back, watched every alien carefully. She did not see arrogance. She saw fear. Real, deep fear, hidden behind fake smiles. Why would the galaxy fear a weak species like humanity? As the humans turned to leave, the council speaker made one final announcement. The decision is permanent. Earth will never be allowed a seat among us. The heavy doors closed behind the delegation. That moment changed everything. On the long, quiet journey back to Earth, the ambassador spoke only once. They did not reject us because we are weak, he whispered. They rejected us because they are afraid of what we may become. The words struck every human in the room. That night, Earth's leaders gathered in secret. A hidden plan began, a plan no alien would ever see. Coming humanity would not beg for acceptance. Humanity would build an empire in the shadows, and the galaxy would one day regret closing its doors when the human delegation returned to Earth. The world was silent for days. People felt anger, shame, and confusion. But Admiral Rhea Morgan felt something else. Purpose? She met with Earth's leaders in a sealed underground chamber, away from every satellite and scanner. There, she revealed her idea. If the galaxy fears us, we must become something worth fearing. Earth approved the plan instantly. Months later, human ships slipped into a dark, uncharted region of space, known only as Sector 9, a place avoided by most species. Strange energy storms blocked scanners. Light itself bent strangely in its depths. It was the perfect hiding place. Engineers, scientists, and soldiers worked in complete silence. Massive machines chewed through metal-rich asteroids. Giant structures began to rise, not on planets, but floating in the void. These were the first shadow shipyards. Invisible to everything except human eyes. Dr. Lena Voss, a brilliant scientist, made the most shocking discovery. Inside a hollow asteroid, her team found old alien ruins, ancient technology older than the Galactic Council itself. With every scan, she realized something unbelievable. This technology was far more advanced than anything the Council used. Humanity began to study it, copy it, and improve it. Months turned into years. Then came the moment no one forgot. The first Shadow Empire dreadnought powered on. A massive beast of metal, dark armor, blue glowing veins, and a silent reactor that could move stars. They named it SE Revenant, the one that returns. But before the celebration could begin, an alert echoed across the command deck. A small alien scout ship had drifted close to Sector 9. It was the first outsider to ever come near the Shadow Empire's secret. And if it escaped, humanity's dream would die before it began. The alien scout ship drifted slowly toward the edge of Sector 9, its small engines flickering. The pilot, a young Zalari explorer named Vekla, had no idea what he was about to discover. His ship's sensors picked up faint energy waves, something powerful, something unnatural, deep inside the dark region. Curious, he moved closer. Inside the Shadow Empire Command Center, alarms blared. Unidentified vessel detected non-human range. 12,000 kilometers. Admiral Rhea Morgan stepped forward, her eyes sharp. No one outside Earth can know we are here. Not yet. A quick silence followed. Everyone knew what this meant. Commander Elias Kane took control of the situation. He scrambled a squadron of Shadow-class interceptors, small, silent, black-armored ships built for stealth. Their engines produced almost no heat, making them ghosts in space. Meanwhile, Veklar's ship was struggling. His sensors overloaded with strange readings. The shadows around him seemed to move. What is this place? He whispered, then he saw it. A giant dark shape emerging from the void. No engine flare, no sound. Just a massive silent hull. The revenant, Veklar froze.
He tried to turn his ship around, but it was too late. 2 human interceptors appeared beside him, locking his controls with an EMP blast. His ship shut down instantly. Inside the Revenant, Kane gave the order. Board the vessel. No signal gets out. Human Marines entered the scout ship, capturing Veklar alive. He looked at them with trembling eyes. You humans? Impossible. You were rejected. How did you build all this? No one answered him. Back on the Council worlds, Veklar's silence caused panic. When his ship vanished, the aliens assumed a dangerous hidden faction was rising. They had no idea that faction was humanity. And now the Council prepared to send a recon fleet. The silence of Sector 9 remained undisturbed for months after Veklar's disappearance. Humanity's shadow empire was growing, its influence expanding in secret. The Alien Council was still oblivious to the growing power within their reach. Admiral Rhea Morgan stood before a holographic map of the galaxy, her finger tracing across the dark sectors. "We are not hiding anymore. We are building," she declared. New shipyards were being constructed in deep space, far from the prying eyes of the Council. There were 5 in total, each hidden within massive asteroid fields, surrounded by the electromagnetic storms that made them impossible to detect. These new stations produced ships of unimaginable size and strength. The Shadow Empire fleet expanded with remarkable speed. The first dreadnought, the SE Revenant, was joined by hundreds of smaller, stealthy warships, each equipped with alien technology and far beyond the capabilities of any galactic fleet. Humanity's ships were fast, silent, and devastating. Dr. Lena Voss stood beside Admiral Morgan, her hands shaking with excitement as the newest technology came online. "This is it, Rhea. The prototype weapons, the new engines, the phase shift shields. This is what will make us unstoppable." Meanwhile, on Earth, a team of engineers worked tirelessly to perfect the Void Marines, elite soldiers trained to fight in the vacuum of space. They were humanity's most dangerous weapon, each one outfitted with exosuits that enhanced their strength and speed. They were the perfect force to protect the Shadow Empire and carry out Operation Eclipse, a secret plan to strike at the heart of the galaxy when the time was right. But as Earth's secret empire grew stronger, so did the Alien Council's suspicion. A massive fleet was being prepared. The Council was sending a reconnaissance mission to Sector 9. It was only a matter of time before they found humanity's hidden power. The stage was set. The galaxy was about to learn just how far humanity would go. The Alien Council had made their move. The reports of strange disappearances and the vanishing of entire ships could no longer be ignored. The galaxy's greatest military powers prepared a massive fleet, the largest ever seen, to travel to Sector 9. They believed they were going to find a hidden enemy, something to crush before it became a real threat. What they didn't know was that they were walking into a trap. Admiral Rhea Morgan stood on the bridge of the SE Revenant, watching the stars through the viewports. The Shadow Fleet was ready. It had taken years, but humanity had finally built something that could rival the greatest empires in the galaxy. The time had come to reveal their power. The message was simple: we will no longer be ignored. Rhea turned to Commander Elias Kane, her eyes cold with determination. "We'll wait for them to enter our range. Then we strike." The Council fleet moved closer, unaware that the shadows were already closing in. As soon as the first wave of alien ships entered the sector, a massive interdimensional rift tore open the fabric of space. Human warships poured through, one after another, emerging like ghosts from the darkness. Silent, deadly, and untraceable. The Council fleet froze in shock. Admiral Rhea's voice was calm, but her words sent a shiver down every alien spine. Welcome to the Shadow Empire. With a single command, the fleet unleashed its full might. Energy beams lit up the dark space, tearing through alien hulls, while humanity's warships surrounded the enemy with precision. The first alien ships fell, their systems hacked, their shields shattered. Panic spread through the Council fleet as they realized what they were facing. Not an unknown faction, but humanity, stronger, faster, and more dangerous than they ever imagined. The galaxy had made a grave mistake. Humanity had emerged from the shadows, and now they would not retreat. The galaxy had never known fear like this. Humanity's warships, once thought weak and insignificant, now tore through the Council's fleets with relentless precision. Each alien ship that fell to the Shadow fleet sent ripples of panic throughout the galaxy. No one had ever imagined that Earth, the planet they had rejected, would become the force that would change the balance of power. Admiral Rhea Morgan stood at the heart of the battle, watching as human dreadnoughts destroyed alien ships in a blaze of brilliant energy. The SC Revenant was in the thick of it, his dark silhouette cutting through the chaos like a blade. With each strike, the aliens learned the same painful lesson. Humanity was not to be underestimated. The Council fleet was disorganized, each ship trying to retreat or regroup, but it was too late. Human technology outclassed anything they had ever seen. Their phase-shift shields rendered the Council's weapons useless, and their neutron cannons cut through the enemy's hulls with terrifying efficiency. As the battle raged on, a desperate signal was sent to the heart of the Galactic Council. A fleet commander, his voice shaking, sent a final plea. "We cannot win. Humanity has awakened. We must negotiate." But it was too late for negotiations. Rhea Morgan's voice came over the comms, loud and clear. "The galaxy shut us out. Now we will show you what happens when you underestimate us. The Shadow Empire has risen, and we will not fall." The remaining alien ships surrendered, and the rest fled into the void, leaving humanity victorious. The Galactic Council, broken and fractured, knew one truth now. Earth was no longer a forgotten planet. Humanity was a force to be reckoned with, and the galaxy would never be the same again. Humanity had built an empire in the shadows, and now it was time for the galaxy to witness its full power.